Opening a restaurant.
I hear you're going to open a restaurant. Is that right?
That's right.
With your husband?
Yes. It's something we've always wanted to do.
Well, good luck. I wouldn't like to do it.
Why not?
If you run a restaurant, you have to work very long hours.
You work late, it's true. But you don't have to get up so early in the morning.
And another thing, you have to work in the evenings and at the weekends when everyone else is enjoying themselves.
Well, I like cooking and entertaining, so that's all right. In the shop, there was no variety. If you have a restaurant, you don't have to do the same thing every day. Every day is different.
I think you're taking quite a risk.
Well, we'll see. I want to be my own boss. Then you don't have to work for someone else. And I hated the uniform in the shop.
I'll be your first customer.
Pronunciation of have to.
Have to. Don't have to. Do you have to? You have to work long hours. You have to work at the weekends. You don't have to get up early. You don't have to work for someone else. Do you have to wear a uniform? Do you have to work outside?
Holidays in January. 1.
In January it is very, very hot all day and all night. So you only need light clothes, not even a jumper. The most important thing is your swimming costume, because we spend most of the time on the beach. You can go surfing and windsurfing, but we like just to sit on the beach and talk, and watch all the beautiful people walking by. But you shouldn't take anything valuable to the beach, or someone will steal it. As for money, well, we have very high inflation, so it's best to take dollars and change money daily. Restaurants are quite cheap. You can get a good meal for about $2. Our specialty is feijoada, which is black beans and different kinds of meat. It's served on Saturdays, and of course the fish and seafood are great, because we are next to the sea. You must try a caipirinha, which is a drink made of rum and lime, but don't drink it too quickly. It's very strong. The fruit juices are fantastic. In the evening, go to the piano bars and listen to some jazz or samba. We have some of the best live music in the world. And of course you must go up the Sugarloaf Mountain at sunset. It's amazing.
2.
It's usually quite mild in January, and it doesn't often rain, so you don't have to bring warm clothes. But you'll need a light coat and a jumper, as can get cool in the evening. There are some wonderful museums, especially the Museum of Islamic Art, and the mosques are beautiful. If you want to see the pyramids, it's best to go on horseback, and I think you should go in the early morning or late afternoon. Bring traveler's checks with you. You can change them very easily, but you have to change money in the country, because you can't take any money out of the country. The best place to try the local food is in the city center. You could try some koftas or kebabs, which are meat, usually lamb, or falafel, which is a kind of bean ball mixed with herbs and fried until it's crispy. To drink, one of the nicest things is mint tea, especially if it's hot. It's very refreshing. If you have time, you really should go on a Nile cruise, and you can visit places that are difficult to get to by land.
3.
Well, in January it can be very cold with snow everywhere, but high in the mountains the sky is usually blue, and it's warm enough to have lunch outside. You should bring warm clothes and some strong waterproof shoes. Most people go skiing every weekend, and if there's no snow, you can still go walking in the mountains. A lot of the towns are very pretty. They look exactly the same today as they did 400 years ago. You must try fondue, which is cheese melted in a pot, and you put pieces of bread on a long fork to get it out. It's very, very good. If the weather's good, you can go for a boat trip on the lake. Then you can really see how beautiful the mountains are.
Invitations. 1.
Hello, Jane. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Okay. Jane, what are you doing tomorrow night? Would you like to go to the cinema? Kate and I are going to see The Moon Man.
I can't, I'm afraid. I have to finish my project by Friday, and it's nowhere near ready.
What a pity. Never mind.
Thanks for the invitation.
That's okay.
2.
Hello, Tony. How are you?
Very well, thanks. And you?
Fine. Listen, Tony, what are you doing on Saturday evening?
Nothing special. Why?
Would you like to go out for a meal?
That would be lovely. Where do you want to go?
Well, I like Italian food, as you know.
Me too.
How about going to Giovanni's?
Great. Shall we meet there?
Yes, why not? What time shall we meet?
8 o'clock?
Yes, that's fine.
Lovely. See you then.
3.
Hello, Alice. You all right?
Yes, thanks. How about you?
Fine. Alice, I was wondering, are you free tomorrow evening? Some friends are coming round to my house for a drink. Would you like to come?
That's very kind, David, but I'm going to the cinema with Kate. Sorry.
That's all right. Another time.
That would be lovely.